Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief with his limitless merchandise cap from the V. Welcome to my Insta live. Let me do my shout outs. Manam Ajin, always there. QNet official. Rita, apa kabar? Marwan Talodi, how are you, my warrior? And V to you, host. Mip Sak and Ausaf Rafiq. Lady Sarah, Zara Asmamar. Alright, Abasali Tipa, how are you? Alright, myself Ashira, Tausmi, Othman, Angel Brazani, Kamal Chopra, V partner Sati in the house. Loreen, see you in Rome. Alright, Hawal, Gaurav Fitness, Rusa MD, Ali Hussein, Rejoy Komusta, see you in Rome also. Sunil Sharma, Manu Srinath, Kalai, V partner Kalai in the house. Chanchal, Mona Sharma. Alright, Sit _ M92, Assalamualaikum, apa kabar? Alright, Rusa MD, Amila Prasad, Divwacharya, Christopher Lobo, Darshi Official, Vijayar, Om Namah Shivaya Apu, how are you? See you tomorrow. Shina Devashi, Amila Prasad, alright, Hussein Shah, Girinder Sharma in the house, AVP Giri Intel in the house, Navneet Patel, Zirian Naima, Asma Ramli, Max Out Mukesh, Monica Baskar, alright, Malet Graham, Manish Karyan, Yogesh, shout out to usually who? Kalla, apa khabar Kalla? Welcome to my Insta Live. Daisy, Uncle Chief in your area. Max Out Mukesh, Divin Kiheba, alright. You have Agatha, Irish, Claire, Vinu always, Suresh online, Nasib, Rasha. Greetings to all of you, Brijesh and gang, wherever you guys are. Alright, Angel Brazani, Nisar Dreamer, Abdul Ibrahim. Alright, greetings to everyone who's on my Insta live. I am back, alright, after VCon. So my last Insta live was at VCon, correct? At VCon was Insta live where I was in the arena, correct Kalai? I was in the arena and I gave you a glimpse on my Insta live. Before that, Assalamualaikum to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. Privyet, Kakdela to all the Russian warriors of Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. Bonjour, je t'aime to all my French-speaking Max Out King and Queens. Salam to all my brothers and sisters in Iran and around the world. Merhaba QNet Promeson. Alright, Vigets Ola Bongiorno to QN Europe. We are coming to Europe for Achievers Club in Rome. See you there. Ola South America. Alright. Aibowan and Wanakam to GLL Lanka. Namaste Avarjana. I hope everyone in Nepal stay safe, stay strong and keep building. Apa kabar Indonesia? Alright, apa kabar Hong Kong? Ni hao China, ni hao Hong Kong. Apa kabar Malaysia boleh. Alright, Xin Chao Vietnam, Ming Lava Myanmar, Konnichiwa Japan, good day mate to all the Australians. Okay, greetings to everyone around the world, okay, who are online and watching your chief live. Okay, now as you know, a few housekeeping stuff. Please keep subscribing to my YouTube channel because me and Loreen are planning to upload a lot of cool stuff on the YouTube channel. Finally, effective this month, after I meet Loreen in Rome, I'm starting to do my podcast. Alright, now what is a podcast? A podcast is basically an audio of engagement between me, myself, or with other people. Alright, a podcast which will be on Spotify. Correct, Loreen? If I understand this terminology. It will be on Spotify. But podcast can also be converted to video format. So all my podcasts that I do will be converted to video format and be put on my YouTube channel. So please subscribe for the YouTube channel. So I get my silver, it's like a dance now, like Madonna. All right. My YouTube channel. So I get the silver plaque. We got to get 100,000 subscribers. I hope my Instagram has been helping you guys. Follow me on VCon. All my behind the scenes video I save for post VCon to also bring back memories to those who attended VCon. My last Wednesday message, I did all my messaging in VCon in 20 minutes. Unbelievable, I hope. All right. And for those of you all who watched my last Insta live, I did it. All right. At VCon, you caught a glimpse of what's happening in the arena. Even Dato Sri Vijay said hello to everyone live while he was speaking to the crowd at VCon. It was an unbelievable VCon. And now in Malaysia, last week spent time with the kids. The boys are growing up too fast. I think our kids grew up too fast. My kids grew up too fast. All right. And then I go to Rome for Achievers Club. For those who qualify platinum, diamond and blue diamond consistently, you're going to be chilling with me, Japa, Dato Sri Vijay in Rome. And we're going to have an unbelievable experience. And while in Rome, for the rest of you who are aiming for, platinum, diamond, blue diamond, I'm going to give you a lot of content. Me and Loreen are going to work out a lot of content and send it out to you. Congratulations to Said Amir on becoming our new V Partner nominee, and congratulations to Brijesh and Yashu on becoming our newly appointed V Partners. Two big announcements this VCon, and everyone else, keep pushing yourself. Being on that stage as a V Council, being on that stage as an AVP, being on that stage as a V Partner nominee or a V Partner, all right, it becomes the highest echelon of leadership, the inner circle of Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. There can be no prouder, greater moment than being invited up on the stage by our great founders. Inshallah, as a V Partner one day. People ask me, what do I have to do to be a V Partner? If you're asking me that question, you're not doing enough. Let's put it that way. Okay? All right? Because V Partners don't ask us how to become a V Partner. We call them and ask them to become a V Partner. Are you guys with me? And the answer is keep doing what you're doing. I think the only way to become a V Partner, the answer is simple. Presentación, presentación, presentación. All right? So, I've been doing a lot of introspection, a lot of deep thoughts. So today, Kalai always gets worried when I make these kind of statements. All right. Okay, I'm sure she's freaking out. By the way, Kalai did an amazing session on VCon stage. All right. You all should very be proud of her. My hometown girl rocked it. All right, on stage. So I did a lot of introspection, a lot of deep thinking. And now it's time for me to share my thoughts. And this revolves, today's topic on my Insta Live revolves around building a team. Because I think in any journey, not only network marketing, even the journey of life, you need a team. Your family, your life partner, your kids. Ultimately, they're members of your team. Because the family must grow together. The family must succeed together. The people you love, all right, they are your team. Okay, your best friends or your BFFs who have been on this journey of life with you, they are part of your team. And you are part of your parents' team. Because your family can only succeed and reach where they are today if all of you work together, watch each other's back. So this definition of team is not limited to football, cricket, network marketing. I think that from the day you were born, you became a team member. And somewhere along your journey of life, either through school, either to college, or just socially, at some point, you built your own team. You built your team, all right? And today I want to talk about what it takes to build a team. and how do you sustain a team, how you don't lose the team. Because it's easy to start a team. Any moron on the planet can start a team. You just bring some people together and you tell them we are a team. All right? You give them a mission, a logo, put on a t-shirt, all right? Tell them it's a sport, and then suddenly you belong to a team. You understand? But keeping the team alive and keeping the team performing and keeping the team happy and keeping the team growing, that takes a little bit of effort. So today, your chief is going to give his opinion on how you build a team. First, when you build a team, all right, define what it takes to be a team member. Because you have a large group of people and everyone can be part of your team by the sense of the logo, the name, whatever. But when I'm talking about team, I'm talking about your inner circle. I'm talking about the movers and shakers. I'm talking about the people who are going to help you and you help them reach financial freedom or success in any sense of the word. The first thing that a team needs, any team needs, is a goal, is a purpose. You cannot have a team if you have no purpose. All right? Your team, a sports team, is there to win the gold medal or win the championship. Or maybe get 5th place, 6th place, depends. But every team has a purpose. Every team has a goal and a vision that needs to exist. And I think the greatest difficulty of leadership or the greatest challenge of any leader, all right, is to create that vision, to create that goal, because you're talking to so many different people. So if you look at our great founders, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, they created that vision. They created that vision of rhythm, raise yourself to help mankind, to touch a billion hearts, to change lives, to be the life-changing network marketing company and not only the money-making network marketing company. And they created this vision to be different, dare to be different, proud to be different, and to build regardless of race, religion, creed, and to go where no other company has the guts to go, but we will go. You understand? So the first thing you need as a team to have a vision, to have a goal, to have a purpose. Because a team without a purpose is not a team. Then it just becomes a bunch of friends hanging around singing Kumbaya. A team has to have a destination. Only then can the team move forward. You don't want a stagnant team. You don't want a team that enjoys the benefits of being together, but there is no results of being together. You understand what I mean? The first thing the team needs is direction, vision, purpose. And then the team needs value system. That every team is built on a certain value system. All right? And you have to decide what is the value system of your team. Okay? Because this will decide the longevity, the survival, and who wants to be part of your team. Because you invite somebody who doesn't subscribe to your value system, you will have a conflict, guaranteed, down the road. But you will have a conflict, for sure. That you always need to have a value system, and every new member of the team that participates, all right, needs to understand your value system, and ultimately you got to convince them that this is the right value system. You got to lobby, you got to sell, all right, that this is the value system that we carry. Now somebody asked me, what is the value system? Every team, even in the V, even in QNet, has different value systems. We take our key value systems from our founders, the great ones, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. Then we add our own value systems. All right, and a value system simply means value system. That means one benchmark that everyone strives to follow. A value system can have things like discipline, commitment, all right, gratefulness, do not steal, do not cheat, do not lie. A value system can have moral benchmarks. Do not drink, do not engage in immoral activities, for the lack of better word. All right. A value system can be to respect all religious and beliefs and faith. All right. A value system can also be empowerment. A value system can be success at all costs. You understand or not? All right. Discipline, commitment, consistency. A lot of things can represent a value system. All right. Service above self is a value system. All right. Being there for your team members during tough times, no matter what, that you can count on your team members during tough times. That's a value system. All right. So first you have to decide on your value system of your team that you're building. Like our families have value system. Like my mother instilled in us non-negotiable to respect women. All right. This is a value system she instilled in Kuna, Sati and me. All right. And we grew up with a strong belief and training from my mother on this value system to always respect women. All right. And you can see that in our behavior and how we carry ourselves. We respect women tremendously. All right. Do not steal. That me, Kuna and Sati will not steal. We will make sure we reach financial freedom without lying or stealing. We will get there with hard work and commitment. All right. The value system of being grateful. My mother always taught me the value of being grateful, not to forget anyone who helped you in your journey. And I practice that aggressively. I will always remember those who fed me when I had no food, those who stood by me when it was difficult times. All right. And we must not forget those who helped us on our journey. This is one value system I'm grateful my mother taught me. All right. We must not forget those who helped us in our journey. It's easy to forget. We must not forget. Now, they may not be your biggest leaders today. They may not be your most active leaders today, but don't forget them. Do you understand? All right. So you need a team, needs a vision, a goal, a destination with clarity. All right. That means largest number of max out kings and queens can be a goal. You understand? Number one biggest team in the V can be a goal. You understand or not? All right. Fastest max out kings and queens in the industry can be a goal. Biggest group to attend VCon can be a goal. You understand? So the team must always have that vision, team goal. The vision, the purpose is a bit more emotional, like changing lives, never leaving somebody behind. All right? All of that. And then value system. Value system is never, for example, never abandon your network. No matter what happens, you never abandon your team member. This is a value system I learned from Japa and Dato Sri. That's why we never leave any country. Even if the government doesn't like us, we still stay because of our downlines. All right? And we figure out how to get the government to love us again. They will eventually. All right? So you need a value system in the team. Okay? And then you need the strength of your relationships. Define the strength of your team. And this comes back to the leader or the leadership of the team. You must always maintain, sustain your relationships, because a team is only as strong as the relationships. The minute you take some relationships for granted, it can destroy the team. It can make you irrelevant. For example, if you have somebody who represents 60-70% of the size of your team and you take that person for granted, you don't treat them properly, you disrespect them, you don't value their contribution, you don't express gratefulness. All right, you might lose that person. When you lose that person, your team no longer exists. Do you understand? So never, all right, underestimate the value of relationships. Don't overestimate your relationships. Every relationship needs maintenance. Every relationship needs commitment, contribution, and time. Do you understand? Every relationship only works if both parties feel the love. You loving somebody and that person not loving you, that's not a relationship. You know that, right? That's mentally, you need help if you think there's a relationship. All right? So I think the strength of a team is very much based on relationships. I learned this from Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. I learned this in my life journey itself, that the power of relationships will make or break a team. that people will do many things for money, I guess, for power, for position. But people will do anything for love. I believe in this. What I do today for Japa and Dato Sri Vijay is out of love. What I do for all of you, whether it's Wednesday message, whether it's Insta Live every Sunday at 11 p.m., is out of my love for you, my gratefulness for you. It is not because I'm chief. It's not because of some power trip or recognition. No. It's because of love. So when you are building a team, build it on the foundation of care, love, confront before conflict, trespass, re-establishing trespass, being there for them when times are difficult. You understand? Stay up sometimes, late at night. If people are having challenges, talk to them at night. Be there for them. Send them a video on their birthday, which I try to do, for example, with all the V partners, AVPs and VCs. It's not the video that matters. I think it's the effort that matters. You understand? And that's very important. Relationships. The stronger your relationships, the stronger your team, the more you will do for each other, the more sacrifice you will make for each other, and you will be there for them, even to the level of your discomfort. It's easy for people to be there for you when it's comfortable for them to do so. Only when it's uncomfortable and they still do it, that's when there is a relationship. That's when there is love. I strongly believe in this. I don't believe in this new age corporate philosophy of ignoring relationships and only looking at numbers and data and all of that. This will not survive. Then you have a company full of robots who will all leave one day. But if you want an organization where people will stay, even without commissions or salaries, and still stay and help you out, then you need relationships. And you never know when that day will come. Are you guys with me? So not every day you are at the top of your game. You understand? You need to be there and build those relationships with sincerity. The next thing in building a team, you must avoid the hype. You must avoid believing in the hype that the power you have, the recognition you have, the influence you have is permanent. I have learned that nothing is permanent. Today I am your chief. Alright? Oh, I was in KL meeting the leaders. Yes. I did my Insta Live in KL while I was meeting the leaders. Before that, I did the Insta Live at VCon. Yes. I remember now. Nothing is permanent. Today I'm chief. All of you love me. Alright? And I appreciate it. I'm very grateful for the life I have. But anything could happen tomorrow. Medically, master plan. How you know? Nothing is permanent. So don't take things for granted. Do you understand? And don't allow your ego to tell you you are immortal or forever going to be who you are. It does not last that way. I have seen great leaders become irrelevant, and I have seen great organizations vanish because they believed in their own hype. You understand? Their ego took over. They became dictators. They became egomaniacs. You understand? They became mentally unstable. You understand not? And you must avoid that. I think one of the greatest value system that need to exist in a team and in the leaders of the team is humility. Never forgetting where you came from. Never forgetting where you started. Never forgetting the beginning of the journey. Alright? This is very important. Organization and teams that operate on arrogance will never last. Teams that operate on humility all right? Teams that are there for the people, not for the recognition. Those teams will last a long time. Are you guys with me? So don't fall into this very bad trap of self-glorification or success glorification, because things can change. You want to build a team that will last for a lifetime. You want to build leaders that will follow you. Like Dato Sri Vijay says, if he crossed the hot dog stand, everyone will follow him and sell vegetarian hot dogs. You want to build a team like that. Do you understand? You want to build a team that will follow you because you practice what you preach. You stay true to yourself. That your organization was built on truth and sincerity. Don't believe in your own hype. Everything is an illusion sometimes. You understand? So even until today, if you watch me walk on stage, I will never forget the words of Dato Sri Vijay, because it's easy for me especially to be impacted negatively by the adoration I get from all of you guys. All right. So when I walk on stage, and I swear I'm telling you the truth, I'm not bullshitting you. Every time I walk on stage, I remember the story of the Roman emperor who was so famous, so powerful. And he walked the streets. People used to throw money and flowers. And one day, he was walking and there was a young man next to him. And every few hundred meters, that young man would whisper something in his ear like pss, 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 pss. And one day, this Roman emperor went to his parliament, and all the ministers questioned, hey, who is that guy advising you? He's not a minister. Why are you listening to him? And the emperor said, this is nobody. He's my servant from home. He just follows me and whispers something in the ear. What does he whisper? We have the right to know. And the Roman emperor said, he whispers to me every day when I walk through the streets and have the admiration and adoration of people. He whispers, you are just a man. You understand? What it means is, ultimately you are just a man or a woman. You understand? And when I walk up on stage, I whisper to myself, because, the crowd is so crazy, EXO cannot, EXO cannot. I tell myself, Patman Senatiraja, you are just a man who have been given this great privilege of leading the network on behalf of Japa and Dato Sri Vijay to be your upline. It's a privilege, it's a privilege, not a right. It's a responsibility, like Sachin said at VCon, I think it's very important. So building a team requires all of this. And building a team requires a high level of positivity, high level of motivation, high level of energy. All right? Don't allow your team to become a gossip mongering organization. Don't allow your team to be negative. Don't allow your team to be depressed. You must have the ability to have a team that believes in possibility. I don't care, I love it must be the national anthem of your team. All right? Everyone must be focused, and your team must have something they follow, like Rule 3, presentation. Your team must have a non-negotiable activity, a non-negotiable rules that people follow. But the rules cannot be too strict that people will dislike the rules eventually. You must connect the rule to their success. You understand? So these are some of the thoughts I had about building a team. Ultimately, if you want to max out, you cannot do it alone. If you want to be happy as an individual, you cannot be alone. All right? If you want your family to grow happy and prosper, you cannot do it alone. You want to survive on this planet, all right, as just a human being, also you cannot do it alone. You need a team. You need people around you. And building teams will be the greatest skill required in the future. With robotics, with everything, AI taking over. One thing robots cannot do, one thing AI cannot do, what technology cannot do is build teams. The human factor will keep humanity relevant. Are you guys with me? All right. So please build your teams the right way. All right. Build your teams the right way. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to meet the achievers in Rome next week or week after. And then we will get a chance to spend a few days with the great ones, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. My Wednesday message is coming. My podcast is coming. Me and Lorena are excited. Lorene, get the microphones so we can use it in Rome. And I'll be interviewing some interesting people. Next week, Saturday, is Rule 3 Club. All right. And then you have the VBP coming. All right. Make sure you qualify for the Rule 3 Club. Today is the 28th. That means you got 2 or 3 more days to complete your Rule 3. Your Rule 3. Complete it and see me in the Rule 3 Club. So this is your chief saying, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so, so, so much. Build teams that will last a lifetime. Love you guys.